Oh, you can play windowed mode. Just go into the main menu. Nope, you don't go into the main menu. You go into options, and you click on full screen mode. We can disable adult content, but that's not fun. Also, that doesn't actually disable adult content, it just takes away the lemons. But I'd still have to censor for some of it, so there's no point. But yeah, no, yeah, you click on that. But, oh, you want to make the window bigger? Oh. I don't know what to tell you. I've never had a problem with that. I like the size that it is. But yeah, I can see why that would be kind of a deal for some people. It's just never something that's crossed my mind. Needing the window bigger. Misha! Yahoo, it's over! Yeah, I use dual monitors. Just not right now, because I only had the laptop. My computer has 2 monitors, which is really good. Although I think one of them's only 720p, and the other one's 1080 60 FPS. So the other one I just use for like YouTube, or like Reddit, that kind of thing. Playing Katawa is best with gamepad or Xbox controller. You just push spacebar. What? Why do you need a controller? Okay. Morning, Hasao. Morning, Hanako. Lean back and spam a key. But then how do you select your choices? What if you're playing Rinzark? Then you're fucked. Also, I can lean back and just push spacebar. Or click. I don't know. To each his own. I don't think you need one for that. But like, I think if I'm gonna play more intensive DS games on emulator, I'll need to use a controller, which I don't have here. In that case, then I should just be using the capture card. If I can afford to get into my room. Which should be soon. I should be able to use it, like, get in there next week. That'll be good. She closes the distance between us. Lean forward and use the mouse for 3 seconds. I suppose so. I get really comfy playing this game though. Like, Kibo's right beside me. Just like, hey, how's it going? Sometimes he gets up and leaves and goes to bother somebody else. time? What kind of convenience store sells herbs? So do you guys use, like, for desktop backgrounds, do you guys have custom backgrounds? Because I still use just the default kind of Windows. Oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. Like, I have one of the pre-installed ones from Windows 8, and I just use that. I like it because it's pretty clean. At this point, using another one just seems useless. You actually have Rin? That's so cute. Well, I have everything in windowed mode, so everything I do, minus, like if I'm watching a YouTube video or a movie or Netflix, is always windowed. I play all of my video games windowed. Phone is default. For my phone, I have, on the lock screen, I have you and Marie from Persona 4 Golden. And then my actual phone background is Korra and Aang from Avatar. Hold on, I'm gonna check this out. Boom, really quickly. Oh, that's from the, that's actually really cute. That's right near the end of her arc, right? Or is that just fan art of that moment? That's a nice background. What's mine? Will it show? No, it will not show. It'll show if I do that, though. That's just my background. Or part of it. If Hanako is your desktop. That's cool. So you're in the right stream. Static, have you played the investigation games yet? Because I might need help with those. Bye. We should all play Pokemon? Will keep ahead of me? Awesome, thanks. Pokemon, like which Pokemon? I used to be really good at the TCG. Actually, I still probably am. But I haven't been up to date recently. Ever since I went on my little trip, I have not done anything at all. I won BC Regionals in January. And I was ranked number 2 in Canada for the longest time. But now I think I've fallen down. I might not even be top 10 anymore. All the Pokemons together combined in 3D. There is a Pokemon MMO. I don't think it's very good though. And it's like Fire Red and Leaf Green. I'd like to have lunch with us again. Run it for everybody. It's awful, I tried it, yeah. I'll stick to Maple Story as my MMO. I'm pretty good at it. Well, I wouldn't say I'm good at it, but I've played it a lot and I've progressed pretty high. I think I'm in the top 5 of my specific character class in the world right now, or at least on the North America. So that's pretty cool. But I don't play it enough to really... I don't like it enough to warrant a bunch of time and effort being put into it, even more so than what I do. I'd much prefer to just play Katawa. My least favorite character is Shizne. And my least favorite arc is Shizne. I don't like Kenji if that counts. Why not? You've done Shizne's arc, you should like Kenji. Although Kenji is the only character that kills you. So there's that. Scares the shit out of you. I guess that's true. He was kind of a nutball. Ren was the last story arc that I ever did. And I liked hers more than I liked Lily's, and more than I liked Shizne's, obviously. But Lily doesn't even have a bad ending. She just has a neutral ending and a good ending. Well, there's no quote-unquote bad ending, because you'll always be friends with Lily regardless of what you choose. Regardless of what you do. Which is really cool. I mean, that's a really nice little summary of Lily's character. Not just yet. This is probably one of my favorite parts. 15 or so students trying not to laugh. Ah, Misha. 14 students trying and 1 student failing. I love you, Misha. Yeah, thanks. You can calm down now. That's something I would say. That's in character for me. Just like, shut up. Huh. On one condition. You have to help us this afternoon. Or you can just say, fuck the council. Although, I don't know. In character for me, I'd hang out with them. Because they're my friends. Like, why not? Like, I know Hanako's my friend, but I just hung out with Hanako for the last couple of days. So I'd go and hang out with them. When I played through Hanako's story the first time, I hung out with them, and I was like, yeah, you chose wrong. Oh. Okay. got work to do. See, I picked What Do You Think, Hanako? Because I was giving her an option. And I was like, well, she can choose if she wants to come or not. And she's like, no. Okay, see you later. And then you just felt like a complete piece of shit. So then you have to say, fuck the council, and you take Hanako's side. But that's not what I would do in real life. I'd be like, hey, I'm gonna go hang out with these guys. If you want to come, you can. If not, I'll see you later. But that wasn't an option. So I had to pick the other one. That sounds more like what I would say. And then I was wrong, and I was sad. And I had to save state. Because I didn't know if that would... if the negative affinity would affect the outcome. Which I'm 90% sure that decision doesn't. I can check right now. I'll check right now. Fuck the council or don't fuck the council. You do get negative affinity for that. But I don't know if that will later affect the final decision. I know the choice that you make before Act 4 does affect your decision in Act 4. Save Scum Part 2. Love the council. Save Scum Part 2? Oh, man. Is that really save scumming, though? Is it save scumming if you have to save scum for 100% completion? Because this game isn't linear? Like, I'll give you all the save scum that I did in Phoenix Wright. But that's because I just save scum so that I didn't have to actually save. Just looking for a book on chess. Because I kicked her ass so badly at it. I want to be super honest, it's so nice to be able to recognize different names in my chat. Like, even if I don't have a lot of people in my chat, coming from a channel where I had anywhere between 500 and 2,000 people in my channel at a time, it was very hard to talk individually and remember people if they didn't have a little sword next to their name. So it's really nice to be able to recognize people and talk to them. Be like, oh yeah, we did that, didn't we? It's much different than what I'm used to. I much prefer it this way. Well, I mean, there's a lot of people that wanted to watch Pokemon. Why the hell do I have to say she wasn't cute for Hanako's arc? What do you mean? You say she is cute. If you say she wasn't cute, then you get negative affinity for Hanako Lily. If you're referring to when Kenji asks you. If you say she was cute, you get positive affinity for Hanako and Lily. Guide is wrong. You need to say she was not cute if you're doing Rin or Shizne. Rin's arc or Shizne's right. Rin's arc or Shizne's arc, you have to say she's not cute. But if you're doing Hanako's arc, you have to say she is cute. Although you do have some leeway. You don't have to be perfect. The only one that requires absolute perfection is Rin's arc. You need max affinity with Shizne, and then you need to choose Lily in the argument. And that's how you unlock Rin's arc. And then obviously not accept Emmy's training. Are you sure you want to be here? If I'm like spoiling the game for you? I wish there was more music. There's a lot of music. Hold on, I have the album on my phone. How many songs are in it? Let me just check. Albums, Katawa. There's 46 songs. I mean, that's quite a lot. I did look into White Album. That's not something that I'm going to be streaming, unfortunately. It might be something I play on my own time, and maybe I'll do something with that for YouTube. But in terms of streaming, that seems like it'll be a lot of extra work, needing to censor it, and also there's a lot of Japanese to get through and kind of understand, which I'm not very good at doing. So doing it on the fly is not something I'm comfortable with, unfortunately. Sorry. I think we'll do Investigations 1 as the next game. Which, if we finish Hanako's arc today, then we'll start Investigations 1 tomorrow. If not, then we'll have to start it either on Saturday or on Monday. Or Sunday. I know any moon runes? I don't. In the slightest. Nothing. I don't know Japanese at all. When I was playing a Japanese game, I had this translator. I don't even remember what it's called. It was a third-party translator for Japanese text. So I just set my computer into Japanese Unicode and then used the translator to translate Japanese into English. You know basic kana? That's sick. I only know certain words because they're very popular in Western culture now, such as senpai, kuhai, and that sort of thing. And I understand a lot of the suffixes to names, such as like kun, chan, etc. But again, that's because it's popular in Western culture now. Now over here, when Lullaby of Open Dreams, is that what it's called? We'll find out in like 2 seconds. When that plays, I think this might be one of the only times that it plays, but I always thought it was the opening song, but it's not. Waiasna is the opening song. Lullaby of Open Eyes. Lullaby of Open Eyes, that's what it is. I can't think of another place where this is played. I know there are others, I just can't think of them off the top of my head right now. I'm 90% sure it plays in Rin's arc a couple times. But I don't know specifically. If you could point it out, that'd be good, because it bugs me. I see. No. Lullaby of Open Eyes. I know Innocence plays a lot. Innocence is the last song in Hanako's arc. Innocence plays a few times in Emmy's arc. Innocence is one of my favorite songs. For those two reasons. Is this my first time playing Katawa? No. I've played around 200 hours of Katawa. I've played it a lot. I've done Hanako's arc so many times, I know almost all of the little nuances that go with it. And I try and point them out as I go along. I do have stream VODs, so they go up to 14 days. If you're interested at all in what I've done previously, you can go ahead and watch that. Yesterday I did a lot of Act 1, and we skipped through a lot of Shizune's arc, and I gave a brief summary of her bad ending and her good ending. Today we finished Act 1 in regards to Hanako's arc, and we are probably about halfway through her Act 2 at this point. She has a very short Act 2. Muting stream, listening to Innocence? Alrighty. Had a lukewarm breakfast and you got one hell of a pick-me-up. Yeah, I mean, I guess being invited to a girl's room after hours is kind of exciting. No, it always... The song that plays right now is kind of off-putting. One guy, two girls in a dorm room with a tea set. It sounds a little dodgy. And then they put in a... and they used To Become One as the fucking song. Which is like hilarious because it's like what's going through his mind and like his kind of ill intentions and perverted thoughts. It's just funny to me though. That you have one of the definitive sex songs being played the first time you enter Lily's room after just thinking about possibilities.